having the heat sucked out of your home, watched by a thermal imaging camera.
I don't think you'd appreciate how much of a draft there is from there. Wow.
Reveals the drafts and cold spots that, multiplied across tens of millions of properties, represent the next front line in tackling climate change. Maria's house in Bristol, like pretty much all the rest in Britain, will need a bit of work before they can ditch their gas boiler for a greener, more efficient heat pump and see it save money in the long run.
I think in terms of, financing it, yeah, there'd need to be some kind of support because it's, I don't have, spare capital to put into just sort of, funding this outright.
The difference between the top and the bottom of the chart on here is...
It's why the latest report from the Committee on Climate Change is its most consequential yet. Few of us noticed the 50% cut in emissions achieved so far, made by ditching coal for wind and solar power. But cutting the remaining 50% falls largely in and around our homes. By the late 2030s, heat is important. Warming our homes with zero-carbon electricity is the single most important step to getting to net zero. But the electrifying pace will have to increase both in our homes and beyond. Roughly 1% of all UK homes have a heat pump fitted. By 2040, that figure needs to rise to 52%. Electric cars on the road must go from 2.8% now to 80% by 2040. And industry needs to decarbonise more too. Electricity currently meeting 26% of demand, that should grow to 61%. And all that demand will require 6 times more electricity from offshore wind. But, says the climate watchdog, it will have to get cheaper quickly. Consumers simply won't switch until it makes life better.
It's not asking you to be colder, not to drive, not to take your holiday. It's saying we expect business and government to work to make these better, modern technologies available to you. And also that means that we help the planet.
Their new advice shows how consumers and the wider economy will benefit from the rapid shift away from fossil fuels mandated by law. But it's a cash-strapped government that must work out how to afford the fixes needed to deliver it.